Hello, my name's Gabe Heller, and I have a copyright strike on YouTube. Now, for those of you who don't know what a copyright strike is, that means that somebody... Hello, kitten. Thank you for coming to comfort me. That means that someone has claimed that I have used their copyrighted content in one of my videos, has reported this to YouTube, and YouTube has taken down the video and given me a black mark, or a red X, in any case, as they show it, on my record. This also means that in order to upload yesterday's video, I had to go to copyright school, which is a cheesy little cartoon video that they force you to watch in a series of questions that don't apply to your particular situation that they ask you to answer. Basically, they're just wanting to make sure that people don't upload other people's music videos, other people's songs, and try to monetize them without permission. But this is not what I got my copyright strike for. I got my copyright strike for hating on a particular game. It's called... and it's on the Xbox Live Indie Arcade. And my particular beef with this game is that it fell into a category of games that was basically all hype and no substance. It came with a overblown trailer with Carmina Burana in the background. They threw absolutely everything at the game that you might throw at a game to try and make a bad game better. They put in explosions, they put in stretch and squish. They even tried to make it vaguely educational by putting in references to the periodic table of elements, even though half the elements that appear in the game don't actually exist. But in the end, it was just a triangle flying around inside a square with a little island in the middle, shooting stuff, and there are thousands of games like that, not just on the Indie Arcade, out there everywhere, and many of them far more creative and interesting. So what I did, starting about a year ago, is I started a series of spotlights on Xbox Live Indie Arcade games. I used to write Xbox Live Indie Arcade games, and it seemed to me that they just simply weren't getting enough publicity. Nobody I knew who had an Xbox really knew where to find them. And despite the fact that Microsoft was taking a percentage of our income, they didn't seem to care to actually, increase that amount by advertising anything at all, ever. So we were left on our own. One of the videos I did was not a spotlight on this game, and I didn't publish it right away. I mean, there were plenty of games that I thought were interesting and fun, and I'd much rather talk about those. But it seemed to me that this needed to be said about the Xbox Live Indie Arcade and about a particular kind of game. And this just seemed like the perfect example of that kind of game. So eventually I ran out of content and I put the video up. Well, somebody associated with the game, named found the video, made a post on it saying, "Oh, this game is great, I don't know what the heck you're talking about, we must be playing different games," and then a couple weeks later filed a copyright claim with YouTube. Now, the copyright strike didn't go away as a result of me attending copyright school. Yes, it's still there for another 3 months, as long as I behave myself and nobody decides to harass me. I mean, YouTube's policy is that you're guilty until proven innocent as far as copyright claims are concerned. And since they're a business and they're providing you with the platform, never mind that it's one of the few platforms where people can actually be heard anymore, doesn't really matter to them. They're a business and they just want to cover themselves legally, and it's easier to take down your video than to actually look at it and see whether it constitutes infringement. So they don't. And frankly, you know, if you're enough of a strictly businessman to make a game like this, that clearly proves you care nothing about games or the gaming industry, the chances that you would retaliate with spurious copyright claims against me are rather high, assuming you ever find this video. But frankly, I don't see why you would, because I haven't mentioned the name of the game, and I haven't mentioned your name either. And the chances that you're going to actually look through all of my videos, well, hell, that would double my monthly views in the meantime, so go ahead. But frankly, my intention with the video was not so much to draw attention to your game, but to draw attention away from it. And you've provided me with that opportunity to draw even more attention away from it, because now I have every reason to never mention your game again, or your name for that matter. And that's what I intend to do. Before, I thought perhaps this game might become one of those games that we all love to hate. They're out there, we've all played them, so it doesn't stop them making money. But, you know, if you're not smart enough to realize that when you're a small indie developer, no press is bad press, and acting like some big-shot developer with a real reputation to protect just makes you seem ridiculous. Frankly, I'm content with not giving you any more press myself, and may you die in obscurity. Bye.
Warning, warning, this video is almost over. Warning, warning, it's time to choose another one. This has gone on far too long, time to wake up and sing along. Warning, warning, this video is over now.